It's been over 8 months since the Canisius College women's basketball team last hit the court. Now, the blue and gold are on the brink of a new season at the Kessler Athletic Center. This season, the Griffs will be fighting for a second MAC title, their first since 2005.
I wanted to come to Canisius because, first off, the coaching staff are just tremendous. They were always there talking. They would come to all my games. It just made me feel like I was important to them, and also, when I met some of the girls, they were probably one of the nicest teams that I've been around, and I could just feel the unity of the team. And also, it's a great school and a great atmosphere, and I couldn't be more excited to be here.
Yeah, so right now in preparation for this season, we're really trying to kind of maximize everything that we've done up to this point. So early off season, we really try to develop a kind of a general base level of strength. Then throughout the summer, we kind of try to continue to improve on that, and we start to shift a little bit more towards focusing on their power. So right now, we're really trying to kind of key in on their explosiveness while maintaining that strength that we've developed. Because right now, the biggest importance is getting them prepared, for practice. Terry needs them ready for, to be able to go that full 90 to 120 minutes that he's running. But also, we want to continue to prepare them, for the start of competition. That's where we really want to kind of start to hit our peak, and then the biggest thing is being able to hit that peak repeatedly every single week, for the next 5 months.
This summer I hurt my ankle, so I wasn't able to get into a routine, but during the preseason I was still engaged with workouts with the other groups and making sure that I was helping the incoming freshmen on stuff that they should know for the season. Although my ankle's hurt, I'm still doing stuff, some cardio stuff. I've been doing pool workouts, elliptical, treadmill a little bit, so I'm slowly getting back into things, but I'll definitely be ready for the season.
The players continue to put in work in the weight room in preparation for the upcoming season, but they're not the only ones getting ready. The coaching staff meets to discuss plans for the season's first practice and the goals that will follow.
Alrighty, so we'll get rolling on day one. We'll worry about the quote after, because I think we're gonna come up with, we always do quotes like for each week, so we'll come up with something good. So we have things that we want to be for our quote for the first practice.
Basically, I get a big shell of things we want to get in on certain days. So we, as a staff, had a big basketball meeting in August. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Here's some of the things we want to do offensively with this group. Things change a little bit year to year. We still have our motion. We still stay with that. But here are some of the set plays we're going to utilize. Here's what we'd like to do defensively, and then start planning a shell of how we're going to teach that. So each day we try to teach some new concepts that will add to what we're doing. Like, we haven't touched any of our zone stuff. And next week when they come back from break, Megan will start into teaching pieces of our zone, so we start to build that up. We're going usually, we'll practice hard for maybe an hour and a half and then do a bunch of teaching for a while, and then maybe have a really hard practice and then have a little easier one. Like yesterday was a little bit easier, a lot of teaching, not as much going on because we went real hard Wednesday. We'll go real hard again today before they go home for break for a few days. So, get them geared up to learn some of the things offensively and defensively that we do. Trying to get enough things in for that first scrimmage. I mean, that's the biggest thing. Do you have enough in to have a good scrimmage, and then get yourself ready for that first game? Do you have enough things in for that first game?
Let's get it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Let's get it!
Okay, what's our quote?
Something about blind. Without a vision.
Nice. And your vision is, right? What's your vision? You're picturing it every day. You're picturing your team. You're picturing us doing what we do every day. Games, tournaments, everything. Scrimmages coming up. Picturing that, right? Let's have a good practice. Here we go. Team 1, 2, 3. Team. All right, we gotta go 30-point shooting. Here's your partners: Jasmine and Cooley, Porter and Sarah Run, Lauren DeHaan and Sheepin, Celia Sorrent and Misco, Maria Welsh and Abby Schwank, Janae and Margaret.
Although the Griffs' first game isn't until November 13th, they're already back on the court for practice. As seniors become leaders and freshmen get acquainted, they have 1 month to get into game shape.
As a senior, and this being my last season, I'm trying to be more focused and control the things that I can control on the court. and making sure that I'm helping my teammates if they don't understand things, and being very active and vocal on the sideline.
Yeah, transitioning from high school to Division I basketball is obviously a big transformation for me, because all the girls are stronger, faster, and it's just a whole different tempo and style of playing. But the coaches have been great. They push me when I need to be, but they also slow down and teach a little bit, which is great.
You have to always keep the freshmen positive when they come in, and sometimes things don't go as planned for them, or the coaches can get under them a little bit. Their confidence may drop a little bit, so you always have to remind them that they're here for a reason and that things will start picking up for them.
Yeah, the girls have been great to me. They off the court, they just kind of give me some support and stuff, and then on the court they push me really hard because they know I have that potential.
The biggest goal is, keeping them healthy. If they're not healthy, they're not able to practice. Terry isn't able, and his staff, they're not able to run the practice that the way that they want to run it. So first and foremost, I got to keep them healthy. And then after that, it's just trying to maximize, everybody's, for lack of a better term, their weakness. So we want to make sure that if somebody's not as explosive, I want to make sure that they're getting that explosiveness training through their workouts. If somebody needs strength, we're giving them more strength work. So all of our testing is used to kind of to dictate what specific players need right now at this time.
Yeah, it's early, and we got some people playing different sort of spots because Tiana's not practicing, obviously with her injury. So that's been a little bit difficult to try to get. We really can't get a rhythm with a first group without her because she's clearly in that first group. I do like the way the freshmen have progressed. I think that their maturity level as young women is really good. So they're coachable and they're learning at a pretty quick rate, which is good. And then the returners came back with great attitudes to get ready for the season, and they've been really good about being positive with each other and working really hard. So I like that.
I'm looking forward to a lot of the games. I think that we have some great players this year, and I think we can do some really good things.
I'm really looking forward to playing Division I basketball just for the experience and also to win some games and just get Canisius out there because I think we're capable, and I couldn't be more excited for the season.